Hello everyone, I'm Jay. Welcome to my channel. And so you finished your masters or you got a job and you need a sponsorship like a sponsorship visa, right? So how do you get it? What are the routes for sponsorship visa? If you haven't got the job, you're looking for a job, you go on to Indeed.com or you go on to LinkedIn, you go on to somewhere else. Every other place are saying you need right to work in the UK and they can't sponsor you, right? So how do you actually get it? First things first, if you just finished your masters or if you're looking for a job, I made a couple of videos earlier on how to find a job in the UK for international students. Please do go watch them. Now, coming back to visa situation, there are few routes you can approach this situation, right? Or this challenge. First things first, there are websites, even Indeed.com or NHS jobs or Gov jobs or council websites, council jobs. I'm in Scotland and there is a website called My Job Scotland where all the councils post jobs. Maybe that there is something like that in England. So, check if any of these employers, any of these jobs are offering sponsorship. They usually mention if they're offering a sponsorship. And if you are suitable for one of those jobs, maybe you can apply. And if you come out of the top among the other candidates, hopefully they sponsor your license, sponsor your visa. I'm confusing between visa and the license, right? Now, that's the one route you can approach the challenge, right? But when do you actually start thinking about the visa situation? Most people I speak to, I help loads of people. So most people I speak to, they immediately, as soon as they finish their masters, they start thinking about the job and then start thinking about the visa situation. But what I would do, my advice would be, first things first, you need to get a job. Then you can think about the visa. Firstly, you need to get a job. You have only 2 years left on your graduate work visa. You need to get a job as soon as possible, right? And then you need to start thinking about the visa situation. And with regards to the job, again, I made few videos. Please do go watch them, right? So once you get the job, or even when you're getting the job, you can probably go and check, even when you're applying for the job, you can go and check the list of license holders, tier 2 sponsorship license holders. You can get that list on Gov website. Hopefully I'll leave a link below in the description. There are about 60,000 employers. Maybe some of them are restaurants or somebody else. See which ones are licensed and then which ones have vacancies that suits your skill set and you could fill, right? Hopefully you will find something. If not, just get the job you want. And then once you go through your probationary, let's say 3 months time, then you start thinking about your visa again and maybe start asking the question to your employer, your company, hey, can you sponsor my visa, right? If you are good enough candidate and the reason they hired you and then you went through probationary and became permanent employee means you are a good employee and your employer would like to invest in you, right? If that is the case, they may actually say, in most cases, they may actually say, yes, we will sponsor your visa. They may already have the license or they may not. If they don't have the license, then they may not know the process. They may know the process. You may be able to assess them. If it's a small business, if it's a large business, they usually have somebody helping them to get the license, right? So what I'm trying to say here is once you get the job, you need to add value to the company. You need to be a key member of their employees so that they don't want to lose you. They will sponsor your visa. That is the best route, and that's the route I have taken. I have got my license and not license, my visa for 5 years, and then I got my ILR. Now I'm a citizen, right? And now I have a business and employ people. I have tier 2 license here, sponsorship license for my business, right? So that's another route I would take. You can help the company to get the sponsorship. And sometimes if this situation, you know, trying to find the better words for it, if this topic comes up during your interview about this visa sponsorship, and your employer says, oh, we have no idea how it works, so we can't do that, then you can always turn around and say, hey, you know what, I know the whole process and I have done this before, or I've helped a friend or whatever it is. You know the process. That's what you're trying to say. I know the process and I can help you apply for the license, and it doesn't cost much, and I'm happy to contribute, or I'm happy for you to put on my training budget or whatever and tie up with the company. I have seen people who done it and they got the jobs as well. So that's another way to do it. Maybe check the shortage occupation list. If your role, for example, cybersecurity role, or there are nurses, or there are doctors, some of the roles are in shortage occupation list. If your role is in shortage occupation list, then it's much easier for the company to go and sponsor you, right? I hope that helps. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I don't think so. But the best route is to get a job, add value to your employer, company, then ask them for a sponsorship. Most companies, they don't want to lose good people. It's costly to replace good people. It's costly to even find good people. And it's much cheaper, it's much easier to keep good people, invest in good people and keep them, rather than replacing them and finding somebody else. So all in all, your visa sponsorship license doesn't cost much. That's the awareness you need to bring to the employer. And I have seen recently, and I got few approaches as well by other people, if we can sponsor them and they go work somewhere else. I have heard there are companies that does that. Be careful with it. Be careful who you choose. If the company, you pay lots of money and you get the visa, and a year later if the company closes or something happens, then you are struggling to find another company within the 60 days of your car, that happens. So you will it comes with a anxiety as a bonus when you go for these companies. So be careful who you choose. And even if you choose that, I believe you can only work as a contractor until somebody else sponsors you again and gives you a permanent job, right? So that's about it. But if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments below. I would be happy to answer them. And a like and subscribe would be a great great thing to do. And I am looking to add more content like this on this channel, because I do get approached by loads of people to help. So yeah, please do like and subscribe, and all the best. Thank you.